Everyone, welcome to part 2. So the sniper's tower, right? My goodness me, there's so much in this, right? So Jesus is the ultimate sniper, right? He's the best shot of the two. Usually when snipers go out in modern day warfare, right, they go out 2 by 2. Isn't it interesting that Jesus sent disciples out 2 by 2? Isn't it interesting that when we are in the secret place with God, right, we are with him, we're not on our own, right? He's there with us, right? Now, remember, the secret place is not an isolated place with perfect conditions where you spend time with God. It's a mindset of being with him, right? In intimacy, the secret place, right? So, in the sniper's high tower, from that hidden place, right, the one who is the best shot gives the information, the strategy, the tactics, the direction of the wind, everything that is necessary to make that shot accurate. He gives it to the one who's going to take the shot. Now, they can get holed up there for like days just assessing the scene, seeing who are civilians, who are the targets, what are their daily routines, right? Everything they do before they take the shot is so that when they do take the shot, they can have the most accuracy and hit that high value target. Now, the one who takes the shot does not take his eyes off the scene at all. Even when he goes to the bathroom, he, pulls the pants down, does his business, and it's the other guy, the one who's the best shot, who cleans up the mess. Now, isn't that just a good representation of us and God? Right? We're with him in intimacy and he cleans up our mess. Right? Anyway, that's beside the point. But us as people, as communities, as organizations, often we don't want to be in that place, right? We feel like it's too slow. We want to get down out of that place with an assault rifle and just start going into the most amount of people in the fastest amount of time with the most amount of bullets. But guess what? That's not how God does things. In the sniper's tower, in a hidden place, he gives us the high value targets. He gives us the right targets in the right way at the right timing, right? Modern day sniper warfare changed modern warfare completely because of the ability to use the least amount of ammunition and to strike the most high value target while simultaneously saving the lives of most people who would have had to go in on foot into that zone, right? This is how God does things in his movement, right? And we should be able to recognize it and be a part of it and do things that way, but we don't. Man, Jesus, for example, right, when he was walking on earth, right, he is the embodiment of the movement of God, right? He was saying what God the Father was saying and doing what he was doing, right? People should have recognized that. He was being sent by the Father to his own people who were meant to receive him, but they didn't. They resisted him at every flipping turn. It was crazy, right? Remember when Jesus healed someone on the Sabbath, right? And everybody, all the religious rulers of the time were like freaking out because it was against the law, right? And Jesus was asking them, is the Sabbath made for man or man made for Sabbath, right? What he was doing by healing this man was giving this man who was sick for so many years, he was giving that man real rest on the Sabbath day of rest. And this is what Jesus said so many times. He didn't come to fight against the law and the prophets, but to fulfill it. But they didn't recognize that he was embodying this movement of God. So much so they put him on a cross. They wanted rid of him, right? Man, we are in danger of doing the same things. You could switch out that sentence for any organization that we're a part of, right? I could say for YWAM, for example, was YWAM made for man or man made for YWAM, right? We're in danger, all of us, of slipping away from the movement of God if we don't put first things first, the first commandment, right? Intimacy with God, the holy that leads to the presence, and the presence which leads to worship, and round it goes, the endless supply, right? We're in danger of missing our target and injuring people when we don't align ourselves with what God is doing. So this is the challenge. What will you do in this situation? Will you align yourself with God? I hope so. God bless.